Shalom, when the star of souls by giving no praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash, double honor to the apostle of great most, and honor to brothers doing the work that most are in truth and in sincerity. Yahweh's real name, with whom the world ignorantly calls God Jehovah. Yahweh, his real name is Yahweh. The Son's true name is Yahweh Shai, and when we pray Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahushai, Ba meaning in, Ha meaning then Sham, meaning names Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Real quick, brother sent me this, man, and I watched it, and I thought I'd just do a quick lesson on it, because look, man, they'll come, right now, especially in this Western society where it's very much a matriarchal society, right? You had the song, "This is a man's world," as a woman's world. Okay, where especially in the West, women make the final decisions, this, that, and the other, right? But when you watch this, right, it's basically saying how there are women in the world who actually are still in the quote unquote right frame of mind, i.e., they just want a man. They're like, look, where's my husband? I want to take care of my husband, right? So I'll play this real quick, right?
Young men can get a wife without spending a penny. As soon as a young man arrives here, the girls will approach him and offer themselves. Since the local girls are in their youth and desire to have their own love, they surround any man they see trying to sell themselves.
If you're a boy that ain't really into the mob, but look, I'm sure there's you got places in Elam land that's like this, places in West Coast that you got women like this that all they're looking for is a husband, okay? But in these times to come, right, when society breaks, as we come to the what's the word, at the end credits of this man's society, right, things are going to be restored to their natural order, right? Because right now we're living in a world that is disordered, right? It says Isaiah 29:16, surely you're turning of things upside down. And that's what this Edomite has done. He's turned things upside down, right? The Lord had everything in its perfect order and its perfect balance. Real quick, let's grab this. This is 1 Corinthians 11:3, right? It says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushai, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahushai is the Most High, right? So that's the natural order as prescribed by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But what has Esau done? Esau's basically put the woman above the man, right? Which is why we got all of this chaos that we see in this. In the modern day. It says Jeremiah 31:22, how long will thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man. Okay, and that's it. We now live in a world where, let's be real, it's hard to be a man in this world, right? Your woman goes off, you want to back her up. Guess what? She knows in the back of her mind, right, that she can call Esau and Esau will deal with you. Hey, you may not even do anything and she can call Esau and Esau will deal with you, right? I forgot what it's called, the one where, like, when a woman wants to get divorced, all she has to do is say, oh, my husband's been abusing me, and then he gets kicked out the house, right? Can't even contest it, he immediately gets kicked out the house. And that's the world that Esau has created here in the West, right? Which is why it's part of our captivity. Right, these are the things that we've got to suffer in this world, but it's okay. The time will come, right? Archim of different persuasions. You got women like this, waiting, right? The Lord has prepared them for us, okay?
This is the largest bride market in Laos.
And you know what I'll say? It's one of them ones where it all looks legit. But you know how it is with things on the internet, whether this may come out that this is for something else or whatever, what have you, but the point still stands, right? The Lord has women that are prepared for Archeum, right? And the time will come where we will be able to dip into this, right? I'm just looking, I like the colorfulness and all of that. None of this, Esau just gives you black and white, gray suits and all of that bullshit, man.
Where the girls don't ask for dowries, houses, or cars. They even offer themselves for free just to get married. There are so many girls here, but hardly anyone is interested. To expedite their marriages, local villagers host grand bride markets every 2 days. These girls meticulously dress up to find their life partners as soon as possible. In just 2 years.
Yeah, and that's it, as soon as possible, right? Because what has Esau once again in this Western world done? He has put this idea of career. So guess what these women end up doing? They end up leaving someone that they quote unquote loved a lot. I've worked with certain women, right, where they've left their partner for whatever reason when they're out here in the UK, trying to obtain a career, right? Losing out on the best opportunities for them for a bloody career, okay? But all of that is gonna come to an end real soon, okay?
They've captured the attention of boys from neighboring villages who forcefully want to take them home. Most of these men already have families, and even though the girls are sweet
Yeah,
and beautiful,
and that's it. And that's the right that a man can of a man, right? A man can have as many women as he wants. He just this is it, right? He just has to take care of them. Let me grab this. It says Exodus 21 and 10, right? If he take him another wife, right, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish, right? And this is it. It's one of the things we come into this truth. Like, oh, you can have many women. Oh yeah, no, but you can't just be doing like what these niggas out here in the world be doing, where they just be going around just dropping seed everywhere, not dropping seed here, leaving a child, dropping seed there, leaving a child, dropping seed there, leaving a child. No, right? There is a duty, right? You got to take care of the woman, right? Which is why the scripture says, all things are lawful, but not all things are expedient, right? Women require time, right? Yeah, we can have however many women the Lord allows us to get with, but at the end of the day, right, we got a job to do, right? And those women, the women take time. Women take time, okay? And they're expensive, right? Food, raiment, right? And you gotta hit it. You still gotta hit it, right? A duty of marriage, you gotta hit it, okay?
there aren't enough takers. Many men travel from afar hoping to find a wife, but there are still many attractive and virtuous girls who can't get married.
And that's it. Once again, it's this in this Western world, right? You got a lot of hoes and this and the other. You got a lot of hoes, right? Very few women, right? Majority of these women that we meet in the West, they're females. That's what the captain here refers to them as, females, right? Because the word woman's means servant, and they ain't serving, right? But when it comes to a place where you see a chick and she's cute. I mean, she's not necessarily my type. This one, for example, but she's cute. But imagine that's just one of like 100 you can choose from, and it's like she may be like the ugliest woman there, right? She may be one of the ugliest women there, but these are the times that we're coming into, right? Where the Lord is just going to grant us these. This is going to be nothing, right? It's just why this one is titled "They Will Come." Right, that i.e. these women will come. We're going to get the precepts to prove that also.
Every year, a large number of baby girls are born here, with a gender ratio of many girls to very few boys due genetic factors. The men here
I've not fact checked that, but if you want to look into that, you can look into it.
Face economic pressure, and wives often work to support the family if
You know what I'll do? I'll put this in the would you call it? I'll put this in the rest of this in the description if you want to watch the rest. Right, but that's it, man. You got a whole load of women that are just waiting to be taken, right? And I can almost be, I can be very sure that they're more than likely going to be virgins. These women, not like the sixth-hand trash that we got to deal with here in the West, right? Which six may even be generous. Isaiah 4:1. Both listening to this like six. That's hundreds nowadays. Isaiah 4:1. It says, "And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man." Right, and this is before the kingdom come. Right, and 7 just means purely completion. Right? Saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, i.e., we ain't gonna be a burden unto you. Only let us be called by thy name, i.e., let us be joined unto you. Let us be married unto you, which according to the scriptures, marriage is sex, to take away our reproach. So that's how bad things are going to be in these last days, where a woman's just going to be like, look, man, I ain't trying to deal with this right now. I need protection, and I need protection from a man, and explicitly a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. is Isaiah 13:12. It says, I'll make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, right? So in these times to come, the women, they're going to come, right? And very much so, much more so in the kingdom, right? Because in the kingdom, we've got a nation to rebuild. Those will be those men. Is Isaiah 60:22. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. Yahweh will hasten it in his time. So, how is a little one gonna become a 1,000 and or a strong nation? By having lots of children, i.e., by having lots of women to have those children. Okay, yeah, we're gonna live forever, but you gotta wear a woman out, and also variety is the spice of life, right? And as a man, we are entitled to that. Now, it's only women that are are bound to one individual for all of their life. Okay, which is why they take so long, being pregnant. You get pregnant out of, if you get a woman pregnant, right, and then after she gives birth, she's out of action 3 months, right? What you go, that period of time when you ain't popping, what you gonna do, right? You gonna use your other women. That's what you gonna do in the kingdom. Right, none of this, one by one, which that's the thing that is pushed in this world, right? So I'll get one last one, right? It says Matthew 19:28, right? It says, and Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, the point that I wanted for this lesson, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Right? Because in today's, in these times, you may have a woman, right? But then you because of this truth, you get separated from that woman, right? But guess what? They're gonna come. They're gonna come in their as a basically we're gonna receive 100-fold. Right? We're gonna get those women back, right? And then some on top. Okay, because ultimately at the end of the day, we wouldn't have got anything that we have were it not for this truth anyway. Okay, were it not for this walk that we're walking in, right? So whether you have, whether you haven't, whether you've lost, right? Salaka, let me rephrase it: whether we have, whether we haven't, or whether we've lost. Okay, they gonna come, right? The ladies, they gonna come. Okay.
The attention of boys from
And let's just say just a quick one. As always, with us edifying to the next time we say shalom.